Don't you love your mommy? Eye booger. Oh, that's real love. Hello everyone! For today's video, we're gonna get real fancy because I actually got dressed up and went out for once. If I'm doing full-on faces and makeup, it's actually usually to film a video. So I was invited to Natasha Bure's book party. Woo! For those of you who don't know who Natasha is, Natasha's mom, you might know who she is. I have been a fan of her mom, Candace Bure, for a long time. So she now has a daughter that is a spitting image of her and is super duper talented. She's an incredible singer. We actually became friends on Instagram, and so when she wrote her book and was doing her little launch party, one day I came onto Instagram and had a message from her inviting me to come, and I had to say yes. Had a really great time. Her book is now available. I've only read the first 3 chapters, which for me, side note, you guys know is a big deal because I don't ever read books. I only listen to books, and in those first 3 chapters, this is maybe a lame way to put it, but she had so much wisdom to impart. Like, I garnered a lot from those first 3 chapters. Congratulations, Natasha! Oh, also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I want to see if we can get this video 10,000 likes. Is that possible? But as my brother Casey would say, smash that like button if you like it. And without any more blabbering, let's hop right in. All right, so I hope you're prepared to see me wear a lot of makeup. So I'm starting off with the Benefit Professional Primer. I like this okay. To be honest, I think I like my Tarte one a little bit better, but this is the one I used tonight. Then I mixed my Kat Von D foundation with my Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, just for like a coloring sake. I wanted to get a certain color. I feel like my skin changes color all the time, so I'm always mixing my different like foundations and concealers, and then I rubbed it into my face with my fingers like so, as well as down my neck and on my chest a bit. Oh, I had it on auto white balance, so you're gonna see this coloring change a lot. Just bear with me. So then I used my beauty blender and I blended the makeup into my skin, gave it a little pat, and then I took my Kat Von D concealer. Now I used 2 different colors, and I took my lighter one first, and I went, as you can see, in the V's of my eye, on my chin, in the center of my forehead, pretty much just in the center of my face. And then I took a little bit of a darker one, more of the one that I wanted to use like to cover blemishes and dark spots, and I dabbed it everywhere. And I actually let it sit for a second, but you don't see that in the video. And then I took my beauty blender and I blended that out as well. Now, if I've got a real full-on pimple, I won't use the beauty blender. I'll use my finger because I feel like it just stays better, but whoa! Blue lighting. And then I set my makeup with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And after that dried, I took my facial razor. This is from One Touch. I think it's called One Touch. And I always check on like my facial fuzz in general before I go out, or I try to, because I've been out many a times and looked in the mirror and seen a facial mustache. Very exciting. So then I used my MAC Studio Fix powder. I think this is like NC20, and I also used it under my eyes to set my under eye concealer. And then I used this Sunshine in a Compact from IT Cosmetics to carve out my face. Now you'll see I've actually done harsher contours before in the past, but lately I haven't been as harsh with my contour. But I took it down my face just in that like 3 number motion, and then I tried to go down the side of my nose. That didn't go so well, but we fixed it. I blended it out. And then I took my bigger bronzer brush and kind of went over the same areas to kind of just spread in a wider area. And then I took a little bit of banana powder, just a little bit, and I drew lines down my cheek to sharpen my contour. Then I plucked a few stray hairs from my brows, and then I took my Anastasia Brow Wiz brow pencil, and I basically just filled out my eyebrows in any really sparse spots, or like kind of I drew like an outline to my brows. And then I took the Anastasia brow powder, which I really like this stuff because of the 2 colors, even though I obviously tend to use the one on the left more. By the way, I know I'm not giving any shout outs to colors, but I'm gonna have all of the information to products in the info box down below. So then I took my Kat Von D concealer and I outlined my brows just to make them cleaner and a little sharper. And then I used the Benefit Gimme Brow, clearly I've ruined this packaging, and Benefit Ready Set Brow. And I start with the Gimme Brow, and this helps to not only thicken up your brows, but it also just kind of gives like a set color across all of your brows. Then I go over it with Ready Set Brow, and then I took my brow brush and just brushed it all through again to just brush them through because it seems like a good thing to do. So then moving on to blush, I used this warm rosy color from the Estee Estee Edit from Estee Lauder, and I applied it to the apples of my cheeks or wherever that is that I'm applying it. And then I used the Tartlet In Bloom palette. I love this palette. And I basically just stuck to the colors on the left, the pale pink, the kind of like mauve-ier pink, and then I used a little bit of the champagne color. And after I swirled all those colors where I wanted on my eyes, I used the Kat Von D tattoo liner to draw on my wing liner. Now, I sped this up like 8 times the actual speed of the footage so you can see. Liner takes me a while. Even after years of practicing, it still takes me a while. And I actually, thinking back on this, I think I actually had a goof up and had to wipe off like halfway through. I was having so many like liner struggles, but I was good with that. So I forgot to film myself applying mascara, but after I applied the mascara, I used a lip scrub on my lips. And then I used my Eyelure lashes. So if you didn't know this, I actually did a collaboration with Eyelure, and my lashes, this is actually my nighttime pair. I have a daytime pair too. And my lashes are being sold at all Walgreens in the United States. You can also get them online, so I'm gonna link them down below if you wanna check them out. But guys, I love my lashes so much. This has been the coolest project, and seeing you guys wear them when you send me pictures on Instagram and Twitter has just been the coolest thing. And if you have my lashes and you haven't sent me a picture, please do, because it's just the coolest feeling. So I will have that linked down below. By the way, the 2 biggest tips I've learned recently about lashes are you don't need as much glue as you might think you need, and apply your lashes with tweezers and squeeze the lashes down to your lash line. And then yeah, I topped the lashes with some more liquid liner. So for highlighter, I used the Pixie and Aspen Ovard collaboration. This is her champagne-y golden color. I don't remember the name, but once again, I'll have information down below. And I used it on the inner corners of my eyes, my nose, the high points of my cheeks, and then I used a wet beauty blender to just kind of like dab the highlighter and make it look more melted and coming from within. And then I started employing this janky technique recently for the front parts of my head that are like maybe less hair, as well as the fact that I have a really white scalp and my hair is dark. I took some dark shadow and I just dabbed it on with a stippling brush to that part of my head. And then moving on to the rest of my hair, I basically just took my like regular wraparound curling iron and I went through like anywhere in my hair that looked like it needed a little bit of wave added. My hair like air dried, but these parts were the pieces that didn't look so great just air dried. So I curled some of those and then I clipped my bangs to the side, and while my bangs were cooling, I lined my lips with a lip liner from Estee Edit, and then I also used this lip color from The Balm. I don't know why I didn't use my own lip color that night. I think I couldn't find it, but I really like this color too. And I took my hair out, shook it out, and then voila, there is my outfit. I just like snorted at the same time as saying that, but I went with all black because honestly, 99% of the time when I have to get dressed up for anything, black just feels the safest. It's also the closest to still feeling or being like super casual and comfy. My jacket is from Nordstrom. My dress is from Free People. My tights are Target. My shoes are Steve Madden. My earrings are Kate Spade. My bag is from Alexander Wang. And I hope you've enjoyed all of these great dance moves. Oh yeah. All right guys, that is it. I will see you back here very soon with a new video. Just so you guys know, I've actually been trying to upload every single Sunday. So come back on Sundays for new videos from me. And I've been trying to upload bonus content on Wednesdays and Fridays. So really, technically, I've been uploading Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays, but Sundays is like my day. So be sure to come back here on Sundays, and I will see you all very soon all over the rest of social media on the internet. Right, Zoe? Will we see them on Instagram? Do you think we will? Do you think we'll see them on Twitter? Do you think? Do you think we'll see them, I don't know, Snapchat, Pinterest? I see you down there, Zoe. Zoe, we all see you. You don't want to come out?